Okay, so then we're going to move on to mod installation part, page 1. All right, so first of all, let's see what they added. Other bug fixes, unnecessarily fixed. I hate these names of these mods sometimes. All right, so let's go into mod installation part 1 here. And luckily, this is in chronological order of how she has it set on her page. So let's see. We're looking at other bug fixes. So scroll down in the quick menu here to other bug fixes. Okay. Now let's find this newly added, newly added mod here. Dragon stalking fixed. No, unnecessarily fixed dragon stalking fix. Okay, so where is that? There it is right there. All right. So let's go and download this. Make sure Mod Organizer 2 is up. Okay, so we're going to go into Files. And while we're at it, go ahead and right-click anywhere here in this left window of Mod Organizer 2, All Mods, and then Expand All. Okay. And scroll down to that section that we're working with, Other Bug Fixes. Okay. Fixed, Dragon Stalking fixed. Okay, add module download. Okay. Let's install it. Where is this placed? It's going to be directly after Bard Instruments, mostly. So let's find that. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and install the new mod. Okay. All right, cool. Go back up. I had meant to take note of the priority, where it stood priority-wise. All right. Other bug fixes. Okay, so right after Bard Instruments mostly. So priority position 58 is where we want it at, and we're probably going to remove Dragon Stalking Fix. Okay, so priority position 58 is what we want. So let's activate it. Right click, send to priority, position 58. Okay, now let's take a look. Yep, and that's exactly where we want it. Let's take a look. We can close out that mod page. Let's go back here. All right. So general user interface improvements. That's the very next section. Scroll down. Here, general user improvements, and we're looking for the new mod. Lexy's easy 2C dialog menu config. So scroll down until we find that. There it is right there. And it's going to be directly after Minimal Oblivion dialog. So let's find that. All right, so that might be a new added mod here. All right, you know what? Just for now, let's just go ahead and install this new mod. Yeah, and just know it's supposed to be above Skyrim skill interface retexture. That's this right there, Skyrim skill 77. So we're going to want this in priority position 76. So let's try to remember that, 76. Okay, so let's download this. It's going to be in a miscellaneous section. Files. Lexy, there it is. Easy 2C dialog menu config. Mod manager download. Okay, so let's remember this again. 76 is what we want to remember. All right, so let's rename this Lexy's Easy 2C dialog. Okay. Activate, right click, send to priority position 76. Boom. And I'm paranoid, so I'm going to double check. Okay, it was supposed to be 77, but whatever. I'm going to just drag it to where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be above, directly above Skyrim skill interface retexture. So 77, I guess, is where we wanted it, not 76. All right. All right, so that's it for the update. I mean, the added. So now let's remove the ones that we don't. We're going to remove the mods that were removed. Okay, other bug fixes, Dragon Stalking Fix. We knew that was going out. So find it right there, Dragon Stalking Fix. Right click on it, click Remove Mod. Yes. The other thing we're going to remove is in the dialog and follower control section. So let's find it. And that's why I like to make these separators, man. It makes it a little bit easier to find. So here it is, dialog and follower controls. And, oh. Remove the section, mods were moved to other locations within the guide. Okay. So we're not removing these, we're just going to be relocating that. Okay. So let's see where, let's see where the Lexy placed them. All right, updated. Note on Cathedral asset amplifiers a tweaked instruction to make them a little clearer. We don't have to worry about that. Updated. Essential Power 3's Papyrus Extender updated. Okay, Essential SKC. That should be towards the top. Here it is, Essential SKC. Now let's find Papyrus of 3's Papyrus Extender. Power of 3's, rather. It is right there. And that was updated. So let's find it in Lexy's guide to make sure that we're not missing anything. Let's see. So I'm going to the Essential SKC plugins here. The Power 3's Papyrus Extender. Okay, so now we're just directly, yeah, we're just going to replace it. So let's go into download, files, mod manager download that. Double click and make sure the names match because we're going to be replacing, not merging, but replacing. So click OK, and then replace. Okay, so that mod is updated. Next up, SKC Scrambled Bugs updated to version 14. So let's find Scrambled Bugs. That's the next one down. So we got two main files here. Yep, that's right here. And I guess they're both updated, right? Version 14. Oh, I already have it. So in the process of installing this guide, we had already come across that update before Lexy updated our guide. Okay, so we're good with scrambled eggs, or scrambled bugs rather. All right, so let's move on. General user improvement, Sky UI, added BSA extracted tag and updated special installation instructions, Sky UI. All right, so let's take a look at that. General user interface, Sky UI. Extract the BSA, yeah. Delete this. Let's see what these special instructions say. Load this into here, add masters, okay. Save and exit. Okay. And let's take a look. Did we extract this BSA for Sky UI? Let's find general user interface. Here it is, Sky UI. Let me look. Open. Oh, okay. So, okay. All right. So that we don't have to go through. You know what? Let's just reinstall it. Let's just totally redo Sky UI. Files, mod manager download. All right. So let's install it, or reinstall it rather. Make sure these names match because we're just going to straight up replace it. Okay, replace. And yeah, we want to extract the BSA, yes. And now we have to do the following here. Okay, so this was extracted, the BSA was extracted because we needed to delete a script. So let's go into Sky UI, open and explore, go into scripts, and now let's find Ski config menu. Config menu, right there. And we want to delete that, so let's delete it. Boom, gone. All right, so now we got to do some SSE edit shenanigans here. So drop the menu, SSE edit, run. Okay, from here, right click, select none. And we want to load only Sky UI and Skyrim.esm. Okay, so check the box next to Skyrim.esm, then in the box up here, type Sky UI. Check that box. Those are the only two we want to load up, so okay. All right, once that's finished, right click on Sky UI, add masters, and we want to add Skyrim.esm, okay. Yes, we're sure. Once that's done, drop this box down, go into file header, because we're gonna, what are we doing here? We're gonna flag it as an ESM and as an ESL. So click on file header, go into record flags here, right click, edit, and tick the boxes next to ESM and ESL. Okay, and that's it for that one. Let's close it out, make sure that box is checked, okay. All right, so Sky UI is sorted. What else we got here? World of Skyrim dynamic law, did a lot of resources, updated to version alpha, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's look at the little quick menu here. So the world of Skyrim. There it is. No, wait a minute. Here it is, the world of Skyrim. Let's go here. And we're updating Dindalad resources. Yeah, right here. So we got format instructions. Oh, Right. Okay. 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 All right. So let's go and download it. Files. Magic download. Download it. Okay. Okay, so we did update some tools in the prerequisite sections. One thing I forgot to do is make sure those tools still work here, the way how we set it up. So I'm clicking on synthesis and run just to see if it works. Okay, so that's still working. Good. Good, good, good. So synthesis is working. That means, what else did we update? These are set optimizer, but that was never connected to Mod Organizer 2 like this. All right, so Dindalod. Did we update Dindalod? Am I crazy? Yeah, we did update Dindalod. So let's see if Dindalod still works. You don't have to do this, guys. I'm just doing this, making sure that we don't. Yeah, it works. Too many full modules. Okay, so it didn't work. Exit text gen. All right. Sorry, guys. Let's backtrack just a little bit back to prerequisites. And let's look at Dindalod. Yeah, we forgot to step for Dindalod too. My bad. All right, so we're going to have to make some adjustments here. Let's click on the gears here. And let's get rid of, click on text gen. And we want to click the minus sign here. Dindalod, minus sign. Okay. Now let's re-add those. So click on the plus sign, add from file. Go into your mod folder, go into Dindalod, and start with TextGen 64, open. Okay, and was there some arguments there, anything that we needed to do? Yeah, we did. Negative or dash SSE. Okay, click apply. Now let's add Dindalod. Add from file, Dindalod 64, okay. Into arguments folder, dash SSE. Apply. Okay, was there any other tools that we updated that we didn't? Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, wait a minute, but there was one more step for Dindalod. Navigate to Dindalod, special edition. All right, go into your mod folder, go into Dindalod, and we're going into edit scripts. Wait a minute. The file path is a little different. Yeah, I'm going into Dindalod. I didn't name it Dindalod Special Edition. I just named my folder Dindalod. So I'm going into Dindalod. It says go into edit, but there's no edit. It says go into scripts. I have edit scripts. Okay. So go into edit script. All right. So for clarity, go into Dindalod, go into edit scripts, and then go into Dindalod again. So locate Dindalod underscore SSC, that INI right here. Open it. And then we're going to go into line 8. So what am I counting down? 8. Anyways, we're going to look for expert right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is line 8. Look for expert equals 0, and we're going to change that expert equals to 1. All right, save. Okay, close this out. Okay, we can close that now. All right, let's go back to mod installation part 1. I'm sorry that this is kind of convoluted. Whenever you are updating Lexy's guide, when in the middle of when you're in the middle of installing Lexy's guide and there's an update, it can be kind of confusing. Just take your time and try to take it step by step. And I'm sorry if my instructions are coming across as confusing. And also, I just want to apologize now for this video being really long. But honestly, you don't have to watch the whole video. You're just working up to the point where you left off anyway. So just take what you need and move on. Okay, so Dindalod. I guess we got to install Dindalod. Yeah. Okay, so let's reinstall. Let me first locate Dindalod here. Where is Dindalod located? The world is Skyrim. Or I could just actually go into filter here and type Dind. There it is, Dindalod resources. Okay. Nope. Part 1. Okay. You just locate Dindalod here as well. All right. The world is Skyrim, Dindalod. All right. I'm going to follow these instructions here. So let's install it. So we're going to get this foam mod right. And we want these names to match because we're going to replace it. Let's open up the full mod. Next. Let's open this up. We want to choose everything here. Okay, so there's additional visual options now. All right, desync birds and then install. And we're going to click replace. Boom. Yeah, and here's just say make sure you set up Dendalize per the prerequisite sections. And we did. We're good. We'll clear this out. Okay, moving on. World encounters, Cagnoraks, and accoutrements. Add instructions to clean the mod. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Cagnorak's accoutrements right here. So problem has some ITMs, so we got to clean it. So we probably didn't clean it before. So now we're getting new instructions to clean it. Okay. So let's clean Cagnorak's accoutrements. So this is how you do it. Drop down. SSC edit quick auto clean. Click run. And now let's find Cagnorak. So I'm not going to scroll through that. I'm just going to type in Cagnorak. Cagnorak accoutrements. Yeah, that right there. Check the box next to it. Click OK. And let it do its thing. That's it. Quick clean mode finish. Background loader finished. Click the box, and that's it. Next up, Tools of Cagnorak updated to version 1.58. Let's find Tools of Cagnorak. It is right there. And chances are we may already be using the updated version. Because Lexy went from updating her guide every 2 weeks to every month. Alright, so in here I'm just typing in Tools of Cagnorak. What version we have? 1.58 alpha, 1.58. Yeah, we're good to go there. Yeah, 1.58. Worm's Tooth updated to version 1. We might already have that as well. I'm typing in Worms down here. Worm's Tooth 1.19. Nope, we are not at the latest version. Okay, so here's Worm's Tooth. Let's install Worm's Tooth. Files, mod match, download. Okay. All right, let me go and clean this out. Oh, actually leave it here just so. All right, let's install it. Make sure those names match up. Worm's Tooth, okay. And then replace. Did we want to extract this BSA? No. Okay, Worm's Tooth is now updated. Moving on, modified expanded quest, missives, world space editions were Worm's Tooth. All right, I'm fairly certain that we're going to be up to date here. Let me just go ahead and find it real quick here. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to type in missives down here in mod organizer so we can find it. And let's see which versions of everything we have. Fallscar patch 2.04b, we're good there. Solstein patch, well, let's see what they say here. So world space Worm's Tooth is supposed to be 204. Where it is right there, 204C. Oh, no, that is updated. We need to download that. All right. And then experience patch. Yeah, okay. So let's go into that. Click on Missives, World Space Editions, Files, and let's download those updated patches. So, Worm's Tooth and Experience Patch. So, here's the Experience Patch. Let's download that. That's something else. All right, hold off just a second. Let's go back to Missives, World Space. We want the Worm's Tooth patch. Mod Manager download. Good. Let's go ahead and install that. And we want to make sure that matches what we're replacing. So Missives Worm's Tooth patch, yes. Okay, replace, and boom, that's updated. Okay, so now let's go back to the next one. The Missives Experience patch updated to 1.08. So Lexy's, here it is. Yeah. Missives Experience patch, let's go ahead and install this. All right, let's install it. Okay, so you see the names do not match. So scroll down until you see the experience patch. Missives, whoops. Missives experience patch. Make sure those names match up. Click OK, then replace. Yeah, I know, guys, this is tedious. I'm sorry. But what can you do? All right. Okay, we're done with that. All right, reordering here now. So the dialog file. Minimal Oblivion dialog option has been pushed up to general user interface. All right. Let me clean this out. And let's find it. I'm going to type in Oblivion. All right, so minimal Oblivion dialog menu. Okay. Pushed up to general user interface improvement section. 95. Just so I can find it easier. There it is. It's up to general user interface. So let's see where it's placed up here. This part honestly probably doesn't matter, but you know. All right, I'm going to just go off the quick menu, general user interface. Minimal Oblivion dialog menu is supposed to be directly after quick loot right there. So I'm just dragging it up to quick, just under quick loot. Okay, next one. Go on ahead, push down to the follower management section. All right. Let's find follower management. Why am I not seeing that? Am I crazy? Oh, mod installation part 4. Wow, that's pushed way down there. All right. Just to be thorough, we're going to do it, guys. So I'm going to go into part 4. Our followers management. Okay. And where is it placed? All right, what do we go on ahead? Okay. So go on ahead is the very last one in follower management. Okay. Okay, we're going to do it this way. First, we're going to type in follower. So we can find follower management right there, 664. Let's clear this out. Okay. So we want it to be the last one here. Okay, so we're going to want it in priority position 667. Yeah, let's remember that. 667. So let's type in go on. Oh, wait a minute. Is it all one word? Go on. Go on ahead. There it is. So we want to priority position 667. Right click on it. Send to priority 667. Okay. There we go. Let's clear this out. Double check. We don't want it there. Let's move it above that separator. Boom. So it's in the last position of follower management. Okay. All right. So now we have a separator that is no longer needed. What was that separator called? Dialog and follower controls. Where was that? Yeah, right here. So it doesn't hurt to leave it in, but I'm getting rid of it. Right click, remove separator. Yes. Okay. 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 And that's it for mod installation page 1. Now we're going to move on to page 2.